we are back at it again with the sessions, but instead today we will be starting our editing process, which should be fun. We have Alyssa here putting over all of our sessions onto the computer, so then we can start editing. Yeah.
Fuck off. So today we are doing a editing session instead of a recording session. So I just remember that we need to change the playback engine settings because that's why it was crashing in one of our other studio sessions, because I was editing while we were recording and the sample rate was too low, so the computer has less time to think about stuff. So we need to change it to 1024 so that the computer has more time to think as we're editing. So Natalie, the thing you've been talking about all week, what are we doing?
We get to smash cabbage!
Yes. Well, what's it for then?
We're using it so then it creates because in the end of the film, his head kind of gets crushed by a bridge. And we Googled it, and they're like, oh, you could totally use a frozen lettuce. So I went to work and got a frozen cabbage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the third time I've had to go back in the studio for forgetting things because I forgot my headphones so that we can actually hear and make sure we're recording stuff.
Hello.
Hello. So that did not turn out as we expected.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so we wanted a nice old crack, and we got a
Thump and a...
That's
literally. So, that sucks.
So yeah, so lesson learned. We were told that it would work and that
I mean,
it should crack, but I guess
yeah, just,
you need something harder, I guess, because we also left it out of the freezer for a while.
yeah. So
Anything
smash
soft.
it as soon as you get it.
So the solution, we'll either do some more recordings of like knuckle cracking and stuff, or we might just sound design it, get the best bits and then EQ it so it sounds like...
Yeah, I think the last part, like after it drops, like the parts of the cabbage kind of scattering might work.
Yeah.
How's it
Hi,
going?
again. So, our sub-unit was not working when we played a really cool subby song while we were waiting. So we had to get some tech team dudes in here. But fun signal flow process, we had to follow it from one point all the way as far as we could see to the other. So we figured we'd run you guys
Through that
with us.
Yes. The first part of the signal flow was we checked this chord here, and it went into this part in here, and then we went over into here, and then we kind of went up and it went into a PowerPoint that's right up there. So everything up there was all good. So then we had to check this chord, but it goes to the wall. So if we assumed everything was good all the way through, it would have ended up on the other side coming out of that cable.
So then we found it all the way to out here because it's got all our fancy colours and we can see our blue chord in there. So we followed along this tape up to here, and this is a bunch of jumbled mess. So the easiest thing we could do was look through these chords over here, and we found the blue guy because there's only one of those. So we looked at that, found the colour coordinating to this chord, which as you can see is like bluey black. And we followed along here, and it goes all the way up to this, where all the chords are connected. So, seemingly, from up there, it was all good. So, for all intents and purposes, it seems fine. Yeah, so they're gonna have to test that for us because some connection along the way is not working, obviously, but that's nothing that we can fix right now. Yeah. But fun lesson.
Hello, welcome back to the Natalie and Alyssa show. So at the moment we're just editing as shown in the background. And as we're going through our lights, with like our smashing of lights, we kind of like realized our terminology was really shit. Because there was a sound.
Not so much shit, but just the fact that
we can't.
you used bullshit words, but it makes sense. Like, I literally just said, this sounds a bit too but you know what that means? And it's like, how
would you write
are you supposed to write that down?
Yeah. Because like it sounds a bit, you know, like boom.
Yeah,
rather
but
than
you
like
know what that means.
Exactly.
Like, imagine trying to write that down.
Yeah,
It sounds too
it sounds like a year 7 student trying to write their first ever essay and they can't figure out
shit. That's what we do in the audio, is we say it sounds a bit too and everyone's like, yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would put that in proper like terminology.
Yeah.
So
We'll figure it out.
it's not. I won't. She will.
I'll figure it out.
I'm pretty dull.